Hey everybody, welcome to a new edition of Comics Should Smell Good here at Zanadu Comics. Our GoFundMe campaign is just roaring ahead. We've seen an unprecedented amount of support from all of you, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you in particular to the Evil Petting Zoo comics, TV, movie podcast. They put out some support for us on their show. Hugely appreciated. So we just want to tell all of our fans, go check out these amazing people. They are helping us, you are helping us. Let's all help each other to appreciate what we're here for in the first place. And that's comics, everybody.
That's right.
Comic books.
The reading of comic books. Yes. And we will start with that, with this week. From Boom Studios, Namesake #2, Steve Orlando, Jacob Rebelka. It's a 4-issue mini featuring Jacob Rebelka's first sequential artwork. He is a video game artist who has got this really great kind of painterly video game style. Does great cyberpunk sci-fi stuff. This is a kind of sci-fi tale about merging worlds and lost fathers and one son's quest to find his lost father. Really kind of taken aback at how good this man's sequentials are for being just kind of like a static concept artist. And Steve Orlando turned in some great script here. His recent book that he did, oh my god, with Artyom Trakanov was really good.
That was Turncoat.
Turncoat,
was
which was really cool. So yeah, I'm excited to see him return to Boom with another mini.
And over at Marvel, we've got the launch of the next big event before the last big event finishes up.
Wait, what? And beginnings.
It's fine. This is all about the Inhumans and the X-Men, who are actually rather tangential to Civil War too.
Yeah.
So, as long as you read Death of X 1-4 and IVX #0, you don't need to read anything else for this.
Spoilers: X-Men died.
Yeah, well, only like 2 of them. Honestly, Death of X was like, there was a lot less dying than I expected. They could have just called it Death of Cyclops, honestly. Like, we all knew that he was going to be dead by the end of it.
That's true.
But this is the first issue of the proper series, seeing Charles Soule team up with Jeff Lemire and Lionel Francis Yu on art duties. Lionel Yu makes superheroes look so goddamn sexy. They all look amazing and gritty, and they look like they could, like, elbow drop you into oblivion. And, you know, you got Inhumans, you got X-Men. Everyone loves Inhumans, everyone loves X-Men. Watch them fight.
It's true.
It's like Godzilla. Let them fight.
I feel like there's a copyright battle joke in there somewhere, but I ain't got it.
Well, let's not get into the financial aspects there.
And not quite a blast from the past. I don't know if you can call like 5 years ago the past, really, like that far. But anyway, Sophie Campbell, the artist behind the wildly popular, I won't say reimagining, but reinvigoration of Gem and the Holograms from IDW recently, comes a great dystopian kind of cyberpunky book called Shadoweyes, about this young girl who is kind of a unfortunate mutated superhero. A lot of Sophie Campbell's characters are not exactly happy. They tend to have a lot of emotional problems that they work out throughout the book. But this collects both small Shadoweyes comics and recolored completely by Aaron Watson. Before they were really kind of this grimy, gritty, gray tone type of thing going on, and then this adds a lot more shine and spark and pop. But if you're familiar with Gem or with Wet Moon or anything else that Sophie does, or Glory, Sophie Campbell does great female characters, and very much along the lines of like Love and Rockets, where it's not just your typical I'm skinny, white, and have blonde hair type of character. Lots of diversity, and like I said, lots of kind of emotional aspects worked into in this, which is a really great kind of street-level superhero type of thing. But yeah, lots of fun. $30, the whole book. Very chunky, very big, nasty kind of beat-down art on here on some of this, actually. But yes, very cool. And also, we did get the second reissue, or the reissue of the second volume of Wet Moon in this week as well.
Well, talking about beatdowns and awesome, amazingly colorful indie comics, we've got the newest issue of Corey Lewis, Seattle's own Sun Bakery. This is issue 4 from Press Gang. This is
the last one from Press Gang.
Yeah, unfortunately. We love the Press Gang imprint, but Image will probably be a much more stable publisher. This season installments of Layered Jacket, where he meets Carl Sagan and smokes space weed.
We can totally say that too now.
Yeah, right. There's an awesome Dream Skills story in here where Sasha finally, I don't know how to say that. How do you spell Sasha with an X? Only Corey Lewis would do it.
Sasha. It's like Daniel Zizelich.
Exactly. She's got her showdown with Rock Lord. And then we've got an amazingly colored Arum installment at the end. His sort of tribute to the Metroid games and also Instagram photography. Everyone mentioned that Corey Lewis is the best, because Corey Lewis is the best.
This issue really, especially, Corey's just hitting another stride. Some of the previous Sunbakery issues did have reprinted material, but this is really rocking a lot of new stuff, and I'm very excited to see what Corey does in 2017 with Image backing him.
Yes, enabled by the mighty Stevenson.
That's right. And because it is that time of year, I have a triple shot of holiday eggnog comic book awesomeness. We will start with Gwenpool, because Deadpool is passé already, I guess. Anyway, but he's in this too. He spills coffee on the Punisher, which, you know, if he wasn't Deadpool already. But this has got a whole ton of artists and writers in here. A lot less Gwenpool than you would actually think, because I guess that's kind of her thing. She only just shows up a little bit in other people's comics. There's a really great Red Skull comic in here, though. Some badass Fing Fang Foom, some MODOK, and actually a really rather touching Miles Morales story about Thanos. Galactus, which is pretty cool. And from DC, Jorge Jimenez turning in a great cover. This, again, is featuring a bunch of different stories, one by the very awesome Gustavo Duarte, who brought you Bizarro recently. Some Robbie Rodriguez in here. Man, they're even pulling in John Constantine in here. I mean, they got all sorts of people working in here. And, of course, everybody's favorite, Harley Quinn. And my personal pick for the holiday season, we have Mateus Santaluco returning to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to ring in the new year and the holiday times with your favorite turtle and rat. And, of course, Casey Jones, and other mutated animals and stuff, and this friggin' pigeon. Really, I mean, this might be issue 65 of the Turtles, but goddamn, especially the Santaluco stuff, this has been some of the best Turtles comics in recent years, and really just a lot of love and a lot of fun in here. And oh my god, that's a cute prehistoric dinosaur stealing pizza. Anyway, moving on.
My next pick here is number 1 from Marvel, just like IVX. This is the newest volume of Hawkeye, this time featuring Kate Bishop as the full-time lead. The last volume not the last volume, but the last volume went back and forth between Clint and Kate at a certain point, and the volume after that, and the volume after oh my god, that was a mess.
We're not even going to get into that.
They shared the spotlight, but the point is, this is all Kate all the time. She's starting her own detective agency in California, and it's awesome. Kate's hilarious. She's ultra competent, and she has a huge chip on her shoulder because everyone is looking for the real Hawkeye, resulting in a series of very, very hilarious mix-ups. This is being written by Kelly Thompson and drawn by Leonardo Romero, with colors by who else but Jordi Belair.
Is she, Hawk Girl now?
No, Hawkeye. Just Hawkeye.
There was the Hawkeye, just Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Right.
The G is silent.
And my final pick this week is truly a Christmas treat, because I was very excited to get these before the end of the year. Mr. Fife returns with not one, but 2, because he's a freaking madman, issues of Copra. Somehow this man is producing more than just one phenomenal comic a month. Well, every couple of months. The regular issue sees the continuation of some of the Copra team searching after Vincent, the Doctor Strange character, who has been going down the shitter for like 10 issues now. Truly, we can talk about some existential horror in this man's head. They're gonna, kind of make some headway with him. And then in the versus issue, we are featuring some of the lesser-known characters that only got to appear for a little bit. This one features Arm from the Reavers homage, which was like, I think, issue maybe like 6 or 5 or 7. It was pretty early on. They were Castillo's roommates, which is really great. Very, very great cover on the back here. And this issue is all pencil, which is some serious chops from Fife, because he's actually a really loose penciler. And for him to render this in such immaculate detail probably took him a while. So we do also have the first 3 books of the Copra compendiums. So if you don't know Copra, or you have a friend that doesn't know Copra, you need to be a real friend to him and buy him that, like, now.
Just get yourself learned. Come on.
Really. For real.
Alright, and my last pick here is what I'm going to go ahead and nominate as the goodest smelling comic of the week.
For real.
This is, from the mastermind, Richard Corbin, Shadows on the Grave. Ooh. Isn't that spooky? I think it's spooky,
it's
personally.
Spooky.
And this is Meg the Hag. Yeah, Meg the Hag, his own horror host character, because of course he has his own Crypt Keeper.
Yes.
Introduces like 3 different tales of terror in here, all black and white, printed on this nice-ass newsprint paper. You've got a variety of coloring styles, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Tones, essentially. Like,
yeah.
You got his more like weird 3D stuff that he's been experimenting with over the last few years at Dark Horse.
Yeah.
And then you've got some more traditionally done like flat color tones. It's amazing stuff. You got the first installment of a new barbarian character named Danaeus.
Oh, no, this is the return of Den.
Well, that's the thing. It's similar to Den. I don't know. They're being very, very mysterious with whether or not it's actually Den for his old heavy metal days.
Either way, that's pretty freaking cool.
The point is, it's gonna be awesome. We got plenty of these in, so if you missed out on the last few Corbin series, seriously, rectify that mistake, dude. You will not regret it. This is comics in a way that most comics are no longer comics.
That's Richard Corbin's one of those guys that he does what he does and has been for so long, and it's all
never gotten stale.
No, never. Ever. So yeah, that's it for this week. We hope to see you all very, very soon, because it is the shopping time and whatevers.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, we've been posting new stuff on the GoFundMe, so check that out. And as always, thank you for watching.